Thanks for the update there, Kast. Always on top of things in the background there with the BeyondGaming crew. We are here live with the Grand Finals, BeyondGaming Bloodline Champions $5,000 tournament. Big thanks to Justin TV, Thermotake, and QPad. They're bringing all the teams to the yard here. And FourCourtJester, Semmler, and Kast, we're just all hanging out, having a good time. And what's up there, Semmler?
Just chilling out on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Some BLC. What is it, dude? This is like the best way to start a weekend. Saturday morning, sitting here with my coffee, with my Coke now, you know, I'm watching these games. I mean, come on, you can't ask for anything more. We got the MLG to watch later. I mean, can it get any better? Tell me, FCJ.
Well, I mean, if James Too Good Harding had shown up a little bit, I think we would have had a nice comedic act on our scene. But, you know, other than that, I think we're doing pretty good for ourselves here.
Dude, hands down, hands down. So, you know, of course, Sigma, like Kast said, boss stalker. You know, like, you know, we had that joke last week. He's sitting behind his desk, you know, stroking his little cat. All the other stalkers come kneel to him, kiss his ring, because this guy, just such a solid stalker. He's been playing him for ages. He really knows the ins and outs of this character. As Scriff gonna be under a little bit of pressure here. Sigma forced to use that puncturing strike, get some pressure out onto Malachor, and reposition as he is just getting demolished right now. We have the conflag come out, and Sigma might just take down. No, he manages to get heroic charge. A little bit of an overkill there on Scriff's part, as Sigma had like 1 HP. I mean, Scriff kind of sneezed on him, but he's like, nah, son, we don't do that here. I'm gonna charge you. This is ridiculous. Just complete one-sided fight here. I don't really see how Cold Team could make a comeback, as, you know, all of Team Dignitas are sitting so pretty right now, full HP, and Conflag wraps it up. These guys, you know, they don't believe in doing things halvesies. You know, they see a fly on the wall. They're not gonna get the fly swatter. They're not gonna take a magazine. No, they're gonna take a sledgehammer. Just be damn sure that that thing is gone.
Oh man, Scriff is definitely some fun stuff. If he had scripted, it would have been even better. But we are watching the losers quarterfinals here, guys. Team Dignitas on the Worm team. Cold team is Sweethearts, and they're actually now down 1-0 here to the Scriffinator. As Wisteria, I mean, not showing us that inhibitor, is going to go with that Pyromancer, the Igniter, and doing some work, obviously, with that big damage. He's going to get some big damage here from, wow, Sigma Pack dropping him, no problem, as Nevep is going to get taunted there into Scriff. Scriff going to come over here to Kipicat, going to avoid that Volcano. Not really any kind of big pressure coming out here onto Malachor. He's just going to be sitting in the back, healing, no problem. Nevep does have a machine gun ready to go. We do have a lockdown to charge combo ready to go. Not too sure if Malakor's going to throw it out, but we do got machine gun going to get interrupted by Wisteria. There's the big charge from both Scriff and Wisteria. Kipicat dropping to, wow, it's like 5% hit points. Scriff going to come over here and not going to quite get the kill off the bat, but he is going to get Volcanoed instead. Had that defensive goo come out. Scriff took a few shots from that. Sigma back not looking so hot, and going to use the space to in-cap combo onto Wisteria. It's probably not going to matter too much, as Scriff has gone up and finished off Nevep, and now it's going to be 2-0 for Dignitas. And the lockdown charge combo is something that we definitely like to see, and now you can even throw a conflag onto that if you can time him out well.
Yeah, these guys are just styling. Like, they're just styling at this point. I mean, they are the ultimate heroes. They do love that lockdown into heroic charge combo. But, like, look at that. All three of them had their ultis. They were taking damage, but they were just waiting for Malachor to get that lockdown out there so they could blow somebody up. I mean, yeah, they're not feeling too much of a threat here, as already Scriff getting onto Nevep. Nevep at 50%, forced to space away from his healer, and this is not ideal for him at all. Malachor not going to let this pass up. EX Fear into an M1, and Nevep just drops. That was just such a bad call on his part. The positioning to just space away from his healer like that and let Kipicat get pressured by Scriff is not what needed to happen, as we're just going to get this wrapped up real quick here. Scriff and Malachor both sitting at full HP. Wisteria, a little bit worse for wear, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. Sigma just going to get worked down with an axe to the back, and you know, dude, Malachor, he's like, oh, Nevep, hi, how you doing, buddy? Let me drop a chrono on you and start just destroying your face, as Nevep was so far away from his healer. Scriff was keeping his healer occupied. There was no way he was going to come out of that situation alive.
And you definitely saw, you know, the result of that. Nivep did drop first, and then Kippacat, Sigmapack. The positioning of those last few rounds, I mean, in the first round, Kippacat was just up in the north center area where his two teammates were more, you know, middle south to the west south. And then in that third map, again, like Nivep just spacing way out of position. So I'm not too sure what has Sweethearts rattled. They're definitely one of the better teams out there. As I mean, they even took out the #1 ladder team in the last chance qualifier. Yeah, just a few days ago. I mean, X-Teen, Joho, and Gashag are sitting very high up right now, 2,500 on the rank 1 diamond, and these guys are able to take him no problem. Now they're having the big troubles up against Dignitas, but really it seems to be spacing issues, at least to my eyes. Nivep changing it up right here. Kippacat, no problem with that Alchemist, but look at Nivep going to try to go easy mode here with that Glutton. Sigmapack going to be running a Ravener. This is a combo I haven't seen from them, you know, at all. So either this is going to be some kind of big super secret comp, or they're giving it up right now.
Dude, I'm just picturing Zab base palming when you say, "Oh, he's going Glutton, he's going easy mode." I can just picture like Zab, he's like breaking his keyboard and base palming and crying and like sitting in the corner going, "What?"
Yeah, glad he doesn't know where I live.
Excuse me, guys, getting over a bit of a cold over here. So, gonna have a bit of the zoning here at the start. You know, these guys gonna feel each other out, and Sigma also changing it up, going with the Ravener. So this is gonna be a really interesting change here, as you know, most teams, they like to stick with their comps, they stick to their guns, and they stay with the bloodlines that they're most familiar with. But already we have Nivep and Sigma just completely changing things up and using bloodlines that really I don't think they're as familiar with, as already Nivep getting pressured heavily by Wisteria. Nice Stalagmite onto Wisteria, gonna pull him out of position, forces him to space away, and this is exactly what Nivep wanted, as he is, whoa, Scriff, getting there for the support of his teammate. Heroic charge, and that is it. Get out of here, son. Not working out for you, as Scriff is just going to keep the pressure up onto Kippacat right now. Kippa sitting with the goo, and he's going to capitalize on Scriff not having that space bar to get out of it. But, I mean, look at this guy. Vanguard, he doesn't care. He's got like 200 HP. He's just going to walk right through it, not even worry about it at all. As nice shield slam on a Kippa. And Sigma and Kippa right now, they're just, you know, They don't really have a chance. They don't have ultimates right now. Sigma is getting close to his, but look at that. Scriff max range heroic charge with Wisteria to back it up, and goodbye, Kippacat. Loved you, but it's not going to work out this time, son. You know, you got to buy me dinner first. As, yeah, this is just going to wrap up pretty quick here. That's the thing, you know, it's just they're changing up their comp. They may not have the strategies that they need down. They're trying to, like, capitalize on the fact that Meat and Eat is kind of imbalanced right now. It is a bit of a free in cap and heal. So, I don't know what's on their head. What do you think, SJ?
Well, hitting at 216 damage, Nivep definitely doesn't need as much as he needs to be. But he also died with like a full ultimate ready to go. But the double ult from Scriff and Wisteria able to take him down. Kippacat behind pillars. That is the big danger of this map. The pillar line of sight, very easy to get out of range of your teammates. And well, Nivep just went down, so we're going to try this again. Dignitas up 1-0, 1-0 in the maps as well. And Scriff going to be taking some big damage. Nivep has that ultimate ready to go this round. Gets feared instead. Sigmapack is kind of, you know, out of position, way far away from both Kippacat as well as Nivep. Oh, he's going to get hit by that ignite, or so that conflict. Did have that shield up onto Sigma, but now Kippacat's paying for it because he doesn't have anything to do. And now he's just dead in the corner. Nerd blood everywhere. And Sigmapack, oh, he's going to jump out of that lockdown. Good use of the EX jump right there, as Nivep is still trying to his best. Gets off 2 meat needs, has another ultimate ready to go, but with no healer and Malachor, oh, it's not going to work at all with the taunt, as Nivep is going to be going down. Wisteria cleaning up, whoever that was, Sigmapack.
Cleaning out.
Whoever that
Dignitas, that's the, you know, Dignitas. That's a mark of a solid team. They saw the barrier go out on Sigma, and they're like, okay, well, let's go ahead and swap on a Kippacat and ruin his day. How's that sound to you? As you know, Wisteria was just out of range to get his flag off, but that forces Kippa back into a shitty situation, or pardon me, into a bad positioning, as he is all the way in back. He's away from his teammates. He's away from any kind of peels, and Scriff sitting pretty with that ultimate, gets in there and finishes them off. So capitalizing on on the other team's mistakes, that's the mark of a solid team. And Team Dignitas, they're not going to make that mistake. As already, you know, we have a bit of the zoning game going off, but Scriff overextending just a tad, gets nailed by a deadly, it looked like, and he is down to 50%. But of course, Malachor always Johnny on the spot, in position to get some heals off, tops him off really quick. And already, you know, Sigma and Nivep, they are feeling the brunt of the damage, as Scriff is sitting on a full ultimate, so he's going to be looking for that, the opening he needs to get that combo off, as already, Navep getting the pushback, and Malikor sitting on the lockdown. So here it is, going to be big damage going out onto Kippa. Cat 63 to the face, heroic charge with the silence. Kippa is in so much trouble. He is in dire straits, and man, just Scriff, what a monster. Malikor setting up beautifully with that lockdown into heroic charge combo. It's just too much. You can't handle that sort of damage. Scriff following it up with his axe, silences your M1 and M2, and just Kippacat, unable to heal himself, tries to get the clarity off to get that silence off, but it's just not enough, not fast enough, and just from that point on, Malikor there to support, Scriff rides him down, and that is a 3-0 victory, for Team Dignitas.
And that means that they're going to be moving on here in the losers bracket, and we will say goodbye to Sweethearts for the day. They finished top 8 out of all the qualifiers, so that's nothing to sneeze at. But Dignitas is going to be moving their way forward here as we're going to go look for that next matchup. Sigma Pact, however, and Navep, guys, stick to your regular comp. We love you as that, and don't worry, Navep, Glutton, it's okay. We understand.